Good afternoon, rugby fans. You're watching college rugby on TVX Sports Video. I'm Evan Molan, your commentator. Thanks for tuning in. We'll have a color commentary here in about 5 minutes. That'll be Caroline Bullock, MVP of the 2023 CRAA D2 Championship game. We've got the Claremont Colleges Lions in maroon and dark blue. They'll be going from right to left. And then we've got the Arizona State Sun Devils in red and gold with black pants going from left to right. Here we go. There you got the Claremont College Lions. Referee today is in the pink is Rocky Sanchez. Well-known and experienced referee here in Southern California. There you see the lineup for the Claremont Lions. Pretty strong side. Strength pretty evenly matched between forwards and backs. Player to watch is Sam Brown at fly half. He directs the attack. On the other side, you have Arizona State. These two teams squared off 2 weeks ago. And we'll see what they come up with. A little less, well, you see the captain at 8, so we'll see what they've got. Arizona State spread out to receive. Claremont ready to kick off. Referee blows his whistle, and here we go. Towering kick. Multiple players under it. Looks like Claremont got a hand on it and batted it back. Jake Farber running it from fullback. Up. Out to the pod and dropped by Claremont, but they're moving again. Spun wide by Brown. And into touch on the other side. First line out of the day will be to Arizona State. Saw that on the attack. Claremont trying to play the ball wide. See if that continues for the rest of the day. Oh. My mistake, referee said the ball was knocked into touch, gave Arizona State their choice between line out and scrum. So we'll have the first scrum of the day to Arizona State. Note the Claremont line has to be back 5 meters from the last foot of the scrum. Here we go. Ball's in. And here we go. Good tackle straight out to the inside center. Spun wide. It's a good ruck. Cleaned out, and we're running. Speculative pass by Arizona State works out. Trying to keep himself in, he does. Spun through the midfield, the hooker's through. Ethan Walls. They're going to go far side. Oh. Claremont was up quick. It looked like two players hit heads. Players down for ASU. We're going to send a trainer out. Yeah, let's see that again. Claremont comes up pretty fast, and just the Arizona State 10 held on to the ball, didn't pass it, and then the two players kind of hit into each other and hit heads. Rather unfortunate. Looks like he's up, though. That's good. Always want to see that. Appreciative Claremont fans applaud. Looks like the ref is going to play that as a penalty against Claremont. And Arizona's going to kick for touch. Now we get the first line out of the day on the Claremont 10-meter line. Looks like a 5-man line for Arizona State. Claremont forced to match. 2 forwards are on the inside of the fly half, and he just runs it forward. It's the inside center again at first receiver. We'll see if Arizona continues to do that. They try to go wide. They're through. Oh, decide to hold on. Forwards fold around for 3-man pod. Good line speed by Claremont. Oh, quick tip pass by Arizona State. Stolen by Claremont. Let's see if they can counter it, go quickly, and they will around the wing. That's Zach Gah on the wing. Oh, it was a nice steal by Arizona State, but illegally so. Penalty to Claremont. Arizona State player came in from the side. Looks like Claremont will kick for touch, looking for their first line out of the day. Did not make touch. ASU will kick, counter kick, and Claremont's attacking. Claremont looking to attack in the centers with the forwards, and a tip pass through. Oop. Unlucky, knocked forward. Referee decided no advantage gained by Arizona State. Scrum to Arizona State from the knock-on by Claremont. Scrum for the Sun Devils. Pretty good blind side for them to take advantage of if they so desire. We'll see if they do. Backs are kind of even. They could go either direction off of this scrum. Pretty good scrum by the Sun Devils. Pick up from the base of the scrum by the 9. Looks like they're going again. They'll spin it to the near side. Nice tackle. Looks like the Claremont player had his hands on the ball, but got cleaned out. Oh, a little grubber through, handled by the Claremont fullback. Up. Referee has spotted an offsides by Claremont. I think Arizona State will kick for touch here. Oh. Kick for touch and line out right in front of us here in our TV booth. 5-man line. Look for Arizona State's really been first receiver crash runner by 12, Caden Ellison. Let's see if they try that tactic again. Done it twice before off of their set pieces. And they fake it, and they go wide. One-handed grab fails by Arizona. Knock on, and we'll play the scrum to Claremont. dominant scrum, last scrum by Arizona State. See if Claremont can counter here on their own ball. Scrum half, number 9, Nick Laskowski, puts the ball in. Really hard, and it's a penalty against Claremont for collapsing the scrum. That's a theme to watch for the rest of the day. See if Claremont can counter that. Yeah, let's take a look at that again. Yep, just a little bit lower, drives them back, and that's a penalty for collapsing intentionally. Looks like the Sun Devils are going to kick for touch. Sun Devil number 8, Pierce McNamara. A little bit of a decathlete, playing 8-man and also kicking for touch. Another 5-man line out. Oh, 6-man. Nice line out. They run an outside peel, excuse me, inside peel. Well covered by Claremont. Ellison again finds the wing. He's able to get rid of it before he's pushed out. Seminoles looking to tack through the middle. Referee saw it. Looks like a knock on Arizona State, so it'll be scrum to Claremont. Center of the field, they can tack in either direction, both towards the camera or away. Let's see what they do. Skowski with the ball. Referee looks to reset. Safety's paramount. Just wants to make sure this is done deliberately. Last one collapsed. Here we go. Tap of the ball telling the hooker the ball is coming in. Looks like they're setting up to go far side, and they do. Nice pass to Brad. Tried to get that away to his wing and did not collect. Baby knock on by Claremont. Scrum to Arizona State. A little stop-start here in the first 10 minutes, or 11 minutes of the game. Both sides want to little the ball in hand a little bit more. There we go, fed in by ASU 9. And there they go. Oh, Ellison's again the fake dummy runner through this. Well covered by Claremont. Wing has it. He's on a run. Got the high tackle on Farber, the Claremont fullback. Arizona goes quickly. It's McNamara pushing it up. Another penalty on Claremont. They were not back 10. Referee played advantage, but no advantage gained. McNamara looks like he's decided to put it in to touch and grab the line out. Yeah, let's see that again. See, you saw the Ellison, the dummy runner, and then they go out to the fullback coming in, off to the wing and off to the races. All shut down by Claremont. A little high tackle there. And then they were not back 10 on the ensuing penalty. Here we're back to live action. Arizona State decides to drive in the maul. They spin off. Oh, well offloaded and well offloaded, but offloaded forward. That was Fatia Goni. Tried to offload to Wells. Results, Claremont not out of trouble. Scrum inside their own 22. Yeah, let's see that again. Yep, spun off of the maul and then adjudged to be forward by the referee. If it was not forward, that would Walls would have been in. Skowski putting the ball into the scrum. Driven back again. McNamara's there. Try awarded. Scrum. Claremont pushed back in the scrum. And ASU takes advantage. Gradham Ferguson with a conversion attempt. Probably about 10 meters from the touchline. Right-footed kicker. Increases the degree of difficulty just a bit. Oh. Whistles past the left upright. Score remains 5-0. Yeah, let's see that try again. Claremont puts the ball in, gets driven back. See and then to the 8-man and then score. Let's see how Claremont answers. Low kick, driving onto Farber. The planned play and very nice. Claremont looking, keeping it tight. Slightly unsupported there, but they got there quickly to support. High tackle called on Arizona State. Claremont's going to quick tap and spin it wide. No one's out there. Hooker's driven back in. Not sure. Oh, we've got a penalty. Might be for not back 10. Looks like Claremont is going to slow things down and run a planned forward penalty play and just turn and go. Try awarded. I think that was numbers. It's very nice.
Hi everyone, my name is Caroline Bullock. Sorry for the delay, I was celebrating my own senior day. I'm a flanker for the Foxes, practice with the Lions, and I'm so ecstatic to be out here on Parents Field this gorgeous sunny day, cheering on our Lions and commentating the game. The kick is good from Sam Brown, and the Lions will retreat back into their own half to get ready for the kickoff.
That makes it 7-5, Caroline. ASU scored off a Claremont scrum that was driven back, 8-man pick, and then score quickly. Yeah. Yeah, plan moves. Nice, slow. Farber grabs it, and he's off to the races. Jukes one, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, breaks a third tackle. Well done. And then just a quick tap. It looks like he was going to go to the pod, but instead went to the try zone. Let's see how ASU answers. 7-5 Claremont. High kick.
Thorne O'Connell receives, and he is brought down by the Devils. Peter Gianaris on the carry.
Oh, block kick. Emergency time number 5. Oh! Up. Referee has spotted a pullback. In other words, one of the Claremont players pulled back one of the Arizona State players after that block. A little too far to kick for touch. Arizona State's trying to decide what to do. Looks like they're going to run a play. That would want to be the other options, but they decided to run a play. And very conventional. You're going to Fatih Goni.
Good double or triple tackle by the Lions.
Probably needed double or triple tackle on him. He's a very strong runner, already identified.
Out. And another triple tackle by the Lions as the Devils inch closer to the try zone.
All right, driven back. Arizona State perfectly content just to put it up the shirt and try to inch forward towards the try line. Keep on going weak. Referee blows his whistle. Offsides penalty against Claremont. Deciding to run a play or just kick it for touch. McNamara at 8 has been there kicking for touch, but they've decided to run a play. Let's see if it's a different play than the last time. Mirror image of the first play. Went infield as opposed to out. Claremont stout defense pushing them back. Try again. That'll be the second or third phase, and
Try by the Devils. I think it's number 4.
Actually, so the referee is called for a penalty try. Penalty try, so no kick required. It's an automatic 7 points, and it looks like the Claremont Lions been sent to the sin bin with a yellow card. We'll confirm that presently.
Looks like number 9, Nick Laskowski with the penalty.
Yeah, let's look at the replay. So he's...
Is it for pulling the player's jersey there?
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't really a part of the ruck and pulled the player over.
It's going to be tough for the Lions as they lose their 9.
Yeah, same play as last time, but did not go 10. That gives Arizona State some options. And they'll opt for the scrum center. 12-7, Arizona State. Back and forth game so far. Both teams dangerous in attack. Claremont number 3, tying a shoe.
That is our prop, Liam McLaughlin, tying a shoe and delaying the scrum a bit.
Athletic prop.
He is. He also plays flanker and 8-man, but so strong they prefer to have him at prop.
Gotta love mobile props. All right, here we go. Arizona State scrum's been fairly in control. We'll see if that changes.
Looks like we have our number 10, or Sam Brown, who is our number 10, moved to scrum half. And the ASU 8 picks and goes. A lovely offload. And Owen Richards brings him down.
Pod in the middle of the field. No tip pass.
Ooh, good tackle.
Nice steal by Claremont. And legal. Up. Penalty to Claremont. Not releasing the ball.
Leaves Sam Brown with a kicking for touch.
Yep. Relieves some pressure. Yep. Here we are, line out on the Claremont 10 meter. I think this is the first lineup that Claremont's had. Yeah, let's look at the replay on the penalty. Oh yeah, Claremont player on his feet, trying to poach the ball. ASU player tried to hold on. Some refs would miss that, but referee did not miss it there. First Claremont line out.
Quite interesting. The Lions put in their inside center, Owen Richards, as a jumper, as he was previously a forward, but recently moved to center.
Oh, very
and
nice.
Brandon Becker, our winger, is going on a run right now. Great run by Becker. Converted football player as well.
Pod on the inside to Claremont. Still moving forward. Oh.
Good ruck.
Claremont was a little unlucky there. I thought the ASU player was off his feet and blocking the ball from coming out. But they're around the corner. Two-man pod forward. You're right. They've moved their fly half to scrum half. Oh, very nice tip pass.
Great run by the hooker.
Oh.
Except he offloads it into the hands of the ASU 8-man, Pierce McNamara. And it looks like there's a scrap going on downfield.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened, but it was behind the play. Referee's on it. He's going to ask his touch judges what they saw. Both captains, Brown and Davies, getting a bit of a talking to. Yeah, let's take a look at replay. All right. 8 stole the ball. Pretty ruck. Pretty well counter-rucked by Claremont. And it looks like the ASU player had a little bit of a issue with that. All right, well, after the handbags at 2 feet, looks like we're going to be back to some rugby here soon. Just remains to be seen how we restart. It'll be scrum to Claremont. Close to the Arizona State 22. Captains again getting a talking to. What's that feel like, Caroline? You've been a captain for the Foxes.
You know, it's tough. The energy and the heat runs fast of your teammates, and you know, ultimately, no matter what you tell your teammates, they're going to do what they want. But Sam Brown is an excellent leader, and I think he leads well, and his teammates listen to him. So it's on his shoulders to set his teammates' heads straight, implement good discipline, and get the momentum back.
There's the refereeing, letting the captains have a little bit of time to calm their team down. Give them about 30 seconds to get everybody's heads right. And then we'll restart with the scrum. Claremont's still playing with 14 players, remember. Scrum half Laskowski sin binned for 10 minutes after the penalty try. We'll see what Claremont does with this. There's a little bit of space on the blind side for them to attack. That might be a good option, being one back down. And that was the plan for Brown, trying to go right. Rucked. Claremont retains possession.
That was prop Liam McLaughlin with the scrum half pass there.
You got to be able to do everything out here. Penalty to Claremont. I think that was not rolling away. Referee's secondary signal blocked by one of the Claremont players.
And it appears that they're going to be kicking for points.
Yep. Thorne O'Connell stepping up to do the honors. We saw him practicing earlier, didn't we, Caroline? Right-footed kicker. Looks to be just off the right upright. Beautiful stroke and through. Claremont gets a little bit back. Tough to do when you're down a man. But 12-10 ASU with the kickoff to follow. I think we got about another 2 minutes on this sin bin for Laskowski. Towering kick. Oh, and it bounced and went 10. Claremont was trying to let it run short. Oh, Claremont player stumbles. Tied on the penalties, turning a little bit over the last 5 or 6 minutes. High tackle. Center of the field. Looks like Claremont's still going to kick for touch. And what a kick for touch. Well done. Drives them down just past the Arizona State 10. Claremont line out, remember. Pretty impressive, Caroline, that Brown can slide into scrum half at a moment's notice like that. All right, spinning in the midfield, O'Connell. Oh. All right, here we go. Claremont spinning it to the close side. The wing is open, 3-on-2. Really impressive seeing a prop out there. In my prop days, I did not get out there. They looked to go strong side, but weak side was better. Following the Arizona State strategy, very nice. Pick and go. Nice tackle. Referees called something. Yeah. High tackle on Farber making the saving tackle. The referee had the option for another penalty try since Farber was the last defender, but decided not to. Again, the decathlete McNamara will punch it out for the line out. I mean, he's an 8-man who also kicks.
I've never heard that saying before. Will you teach me something new every day?
I try, Caroline. I try. And you teach me two new things every day. All right, so let's see what Arizona. Last time they had a line out down here, they tried to drive it. Making sure that Hooker knows the play. They've got one player out. So it's 6-man line stolen by Claremont. Very nice. And nice exit kick by Thorne O'Connell. Very nice. Still line out to Arizona State, but well defended, well stolen, and then well cleared. Yeah, I mean, what can you say about that? It's nice to have a kicker who can do that.
Great exit by Thorne. Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
my face.
You can see us down there. You know, I judged it very carefully, Caroline. We were in no danger.
Glad you thought that.
5-man line. Or is it 6? 6-man line. One runner. Let's see if they go to Ellison. They do go to Ellison. Now they've given him a support runner of one of the forwards. Barely past the gain line. They're trying to go quickly. Claremont players called for not getting out of there. A little unlucky on that. I thought that the Arizona State players trapped him in there.
I did as well, but eventually you just got to listen to the sir.
Well, it looks like we're looking at a replay of about a minute and a half ago. Kick for touchdown. Let's see what Arizona State does with this. They've been running Ellison at 12 on just a first receiver crash.
And we have Nicholas Laskowski back in.
Yep, so it's now 15 on 15 rugby as the people invented the game intended. 6-man line again. They try to go to a weak side peel off to the hooker. These walls. Oh, pass to no one, but gathered by the fly half. And they're running weak, or excuse me, strong. Crash forward by McNamara.
This 8 is in every play.
Again, decathlete.
Would you consider me a decathlete?
Yes. All right. Arizona State's attack stalled a little bit, but driven forward again. Davies, the captain, leading by example. Cheeky little run to the blind side by the scrum half. That leaves him without a scrum half, and Davies does the honors himself. Oh.
Ooh, unlucky.
Unlucky, but
the Devils recover. Here's the ref brings it back.
It's a penalty. I think in from the side. In from the side in that last ruck. It's tough to get back on sides when there's a short little dart by the scrum half that drives it up 3 or 4 meters.
And we're set up for another line out where we were just a few moments ago. Let's see if the Lions can steal this one again. And
yeah, Sun Devils went to the back trying to avoid the fate of the first line out.
And they're mauling.
Yeah, a little bit of a drive. Try to spin off. They tried that before and they had a thrown forward. They've reset. Now they've tried another tactic, sending out to the backs. Nice tackle by
Good
O'Connell.
dominant tackle.
Good run by McNamara. Ooh.
Does not get called. That's
yep, referee's got it. And they spin it wide to the wing.
And number 11 how do you say that?
Yevgeny Gravitas. And if I've screwed that up, Mrs. Gravitas, I definitely apologize. Gavrildis. I'm just not doing very well. Let's look at a replay of that. All right, driven up. High tackle, so Arizona State's playing with house money on the advantage, and then a quick spin out to Yevgeny. It's a back and forth game we're seeing right now, Caroline. Both sides dangerous. Both sides can score. I don't think 17 is going to be enough, even for the first half.
I agree. The momentum's anybody's game. Ferguson with the 2 points after, and no good. So the score will remain 17-10.
Ferguson wants to talk to his agent about these right side conversions his team has been giving him. Claremont to kick off, down 7. Weathered a few storms by Arizona State, and also a man in the sin bin for 10 minutes.
They will be looking to get a quick try before the half ends. Jack Farber contests the kickoff, but it is not retrieved.
High tackle by Claremont. Penalty to Arizona State. Looked like they were going to try to do that driving kickoff again that worked so successfully earlier. But the ball went a little bit high. Farber still aggressive under it. Very impressive. Arizona State kicking for touch. Line out right in front of us. You can actually see us. Six-man lineup by Arizona State. Extra players right behind their fly half.
And they go out the back.
Fly half takes it himself. One-handed pass. And dropped. It was up and running.
Quite into touch.
Referee asking his touch judge what he saw in something. No sign yet from the referee. Penalty against Claremont. Looking for the secondary signal. High tackle.
Another one.
Little tall backman in the background there.
I love this song.
2000. This is my youth, Caroline. Well, that's the first half. As Arizona State kicks it out, the halftime score: Arizona State 17, Claremont 10. Just tell me when you want to roll. Before we take a break, we want to say a big thanks to our live stream partner, TVX Video. TVX Video is committed to bring you live, local, and emerging sports from San Diego, Southern California, and the Southwest region. If you like what we're doing, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Halftime score, Arizona State 17, Claremont 10. We'll be back in just a bit on TVX Sports Video. Coming back from halftime break, welcome back. You're watching college rugby on TVX Sports Video. I'm Evan Wool, and I'm with Caroline Bullock, 2023 MVP of the CRAA D2 Championship game. We'll be looking at the first half highlights. Yep. This is the first ASU try, pushing back on the scrum, and then just a quick pick and go textbook. The Claremont try, which was just a quick tap. And then the penalty try against Claremont for the try.
We are back and live. High kickoff by ASU, and the Lions retrieve the ball at the 10.
Lions in maroon and dark navy going left to right. Sun Devils in red and gold with black shorts going right to left. Call by the referee is ball brought into the maul and not recycled. So that'll be a scrum to ASU. They could go both ways on this. Scrum in the middle of the field. It's really their first opportunity in the middle of the field. Looks like they're stacking the far right side. But we'll see if that's a ploy just to open up space on the near side. Ball into the scrum. Takes a few steps off to Ellison as the first receiver runner. Pushed back very well by Brown.
Great tackle.
Davies folding across for the pod. Oh.
And the ball is stolen by the Lions and kicked upfield by Owen Richards and kicked into touch.
Yeah, a little careless with the ball on that last pod by ASU. And Claremont takes advantage. So Caroline asked a good question. That was a 50-22. It looks like the ball was outside the 22. I think it would have been because I believe he kicked it from behind the 22, behind the halfway line. But the ball is 3 meters outside the 22, so not a 50-22. Go to the middle pod for ASU. One-off runner to Davies. He
is a big man running upfield.
He is a big problem to handle. But Claremont takes him down, and they're off and running ASU. Oh, last pass to the wing just couldn't be found. That's the second time that's happened for Will Quinn, 14, right wing for ASU.
There will be a line out on the opposite side of the field now, but this time it's the Claremont's throw-in. Claremont Lions throw-in. And the ball is thrown to Owen Richards in the back. And there's Will Graff leading this pod. He tries to tip pass it, but it is fumbled, and the Devils recover it.
Claremont tried to hold him up on that one so they would get the ensuing scrum. Not successful. Two-man pod by ASU bringing the ball infield.
Number 4 bobbles that ball as he carries it into contact. His teammate recovers, but unfortunately it is called a forward pass.
Davies will say that he bobbled it backwards, but he was moving forward. Referee decided it was a forward pass.
It'll be Claremont scrum in the middle of the field.
Yeah, let's take a look at a replay of that. Bobbles it, and then, tough to tell. But Claremont Lions benefit from the interpretation. They can go either direction on their scrum here. Straight off to O'Connell, running hard, up. Good set.
Lions need to be a little quicker on that support as the ASU Devils end up poaching that ball. And the 9 takes it and goes.
That's Jacob Hurl from Arizona State. I did not see that pace from the number 9, but there it is. Unlucky for Claremont, just one small error there. Waiting on the conversion kick. Ferguson's talk with his agent resulted in a conversion right in front. He's a little happier about that. Should be fairly simple, but I may have just given him the commentator's curse.
Kick is good, and the score will be 24-10.
Let's look at the replay, Caroline. Yeah, just a little bit of carelessness with the ball, and then dummies 2 players, and then he's off to the races with pretty good pace. Claremont was in kind of the formation of attacking, so really didn't have a fullback back and thrown everything into the attack. A little bit against the run of play, though. So I think Claremont's going to make a move here.
Oh, definitely. Kick is high. It goes 10. And Farber is able to steal it.
That is just a tactic. If you have Jake Farber right in front of you on a kickoff, you know the ball's coming to you.
Yeah, Jack Farber is an incredible athlete.
Pardon me.
An incredible athlete and also an incredible human being as he carries like 4 Devils into contact.
3-man pod, just a little bit slow on the support. Not rolling away by Arizona. Brown looks to go quick, but then decides.
And then he doesn't quite have the support. His coaches are calling him to put it into touch, and that he does.
Okay. So line out for Claremont. They haven't been in this position with a line out before. Let's see what they're kind of talking about, what they want to do. Ball's on about 6 meters out.
Impressive. That was impressive. You're an athlete. God.
Really impressive. The Claremont forwards coach also could be an NFL quarterback. 7-man line for the Lions. Could think about driving or even faking a drive and a shift drive, moving it, attacking in a different direction. They go to the back, setting up an attack in either direction. They look to drive it. Not really going anywhere. Push back. Arizona State penalized for collapsing the maul. Claremont looks to go quick, but decides against it. And they're going to run a play. And it's on. Tip pass off to, I think that was McLaughlin. Oh, lost.
McLaughlin.
Turnover by Arizona State. Look for a clearing kick here soon.
But the refs penalized Lions.
I think it was a high tackle if I saw his hand right.
Another one. Number 7, Sam Martin, struggling to get up off the ground. Hopefully he just took a hard knock and will be up shortly.
I didn't see that secondary signal. It looked like not rolling away. Well, let's look at the... Well, there's a lot of bad things going on both teams on that ruck. And then, yeah, there it is. Not kind of diving in, not rolling away. The referee was spoiled for choice on what he could be called there. Clearing kick to touch. Yep, confirmed, not rolling away. Line out to Arizona State. About halfway between their 22 and their 10-meter line. They've been running a 6-man line out, and they have, looks like they're going to go even one short of that. 5-man. Davies is out as a first receiver. Let's see if they go to him.
To the back.
Claremont not really
wobbles
contesting.
The ball.
That was the plan, to get it to Davies. Again, takes about 2 or 3 lines to get him down.
And an exit kick. Far behind Jack Farber, but he retrieves the ball and looks to go on a splitting run for himself.
Very nice by Farber. Shifty runner. Kind of benefited from a nice bounce from that kick, though.
Shifty and strong. Looks like we got Eli in.
Shepherding or obstruction on Claremont. One of the only penalties you can get called on when you have the ball. Penalty ASU looks like they're going to just kick for touch. It's been a fairly successful tactic so far. McNamara drives them down. Looks like the lineup's going to be about 18 meters from the touch line.
Tri-zone.
Oh, pardon me. Tri-zone. Thank you, Caroline, for the correction.
We're quite the dynamic duo.
Yes.
Believe it or not.
I don't know if we have utility belts, though. All right. Thrown to the middle pod. Oh, it looked like they were going to run a peel to the inside of the field.
Ball
dropped, and it turns into a little bit of a bun fight for the ball, and Claremont ends up with it.
Ball is stolen by Liam McLaughlin. And Sam Brown attempts to kick to exit, but it's charged down and exits outside of the tri-zone.
Outside the tri-zone. Looks like the toucher just saying it actually went out over the touch line. Yeah, let's look at the replay. Brown trying to get himself into the pocket. Great charge by Arizona State. And, yep, the ball went out at about the 5-meter line, so be a 5-meter line out to Claremont. Oh.
It was an overthrow, and number 1, Nick Booz, retrieves the ball and punches it in for the ASU Sun Devils.
One of the dangers of throwing it to the back pot on your own 5. Just looked a little discombobulated there, like he didn't know the ball was coming. Well, about 12 minutes into the second half. Arizona State looking to take control of this game right now. Claremont's got to start coming back. Again, Ferguson even more happy, coming from a little bit of a left side on the conversion.
Let's get it going. Happy Saturday, everyone.
Ferguson makes the kick, and the score will now be 31-10.
31-10.
14 consecutive points for the Sun Devils, and we are looking at the Lions to respond now.
Find Jake Farber. You find where this ball is going. Jack Farber, pardon me.
Just over the 10. Knocked back by Zach Gaw.
I'm like, what are making it to the ocean?
Retrieved by
Farber right there.
Johan
Oh,
Brown.
and they attack, and there he is. Tip pass. Claremont looking to go wide. They've got numbers. It's a 5-on-2, and one of the two
High tackle, sir.
high tackle. That could also be a card for the egregiousness of it. And it looks like the referee agrees with my calculations. Yellow card.
It'll be the ASU Sun Devils now playing man down. Let's see if Claremont Lions can capitalize on this and put some points on the board.
I think that was Will Quinn, number 14. So 15 on 14 for 10 minutes. Yep. So it's a 5-on-2, and then he just shuts it down by coming in high. And, well,
Clothesline, poor Sam Martin.
that's one of the ones where the video is 1,000 words. All right, full line out. 7-man for the Lions. Will they try to drive it like they did the last time? Throw to the front.
Looks like we are.
Look, they fake the drive and then quick pop pass. Oh no, that's not that's a penalty, not a try. They call O'Connell for rolling a little too much.
It's a shame I didn't think he was held.
Yeah, that's a tough 50-50 call for referee. I would say that if the rolling stopped you from being held, then you're going to get called for that.
We got called for that once today, too.
We did. Yes, earlier, if you tuned into the Claremont Fox Instagram page, the Claremont Foxes defeated University of California at San Diego here to go 3-1 on their inaugural D1 season. Caroline, that was your last game here at Parents Field. How did that feel?
I mean, it's sad to have your last game on Parents Field, but it was a beautiful day and a gorgeous day of rugby, and the team played well. So those were my final minutes on Parents. I'll be happy with them for the rest of my life.
Yep. 5-man line. It looks like they're using to run Davies as a crash runner.
Great tackle by Sam Brown.
Yeah, I mean, Sam Brown is not in Davies' weight class. That's an understatement, and a great tackle. Not really sure what the referee saw there. Maybe he's given the scrum to Arizona State, so it's not a knock-on. Note the missing wing, so there's nobody on the weak side for Arizona State. McNamara checking with his fly half or end. And it's a delayed kick into touch.
It'll be a Lions line out.
Again, 15 on 14. They're keeping, all right, ASU keeping their one wing on the near side, even though right now the space is to the other side. Lions have been running 7-man lineouts. And just as I say that, they decide to go with a short lineout.
We have a substitution on. That is Safe. I'm not sure his last name. Sorry, Safe's mom. In.
It's a 5-man lineout.
Johannen
ASU
Brown.
lifts early. Referee's playing advantage, I think, for the
Gorgeous tip pass from Sam Brown to Will Graff.
for the lifting early. Yep. It's a free kick, not a penalty kick, but ASU did have a player up in the air about a second and a half early on that. Looks like Claremont's going to kick for touch. Yep, and they decide just to run. Down by 21, sometimes you're forced into those kind of decisions, and Sam Brown kicks. That is a 50-22. And that is a very nice kick, and Claremont will get the line out. Arizona State would like to think it's theirs and are trying to go quickly. But that should be Claremont's line out. That was very nice by Sam Brown.
That was
very
nice.
crafty. You could.
He's a very intelligent rugby player, as seen from that scenario right there. And
I mean, I guess they could have kicked for touchdown the near side, but I don't think they would have made as much ground. Here we go. Same position the Lions were in about 3 minutes ago. They went short and then tried to drive a maul over. Let's see if their tactics are different. They do go to the first pod and fake a drive, and then it's right to O'Connell again.
ball is retained with good support by Brandon Becker. But the ball is bobbled out.
Hands were in the ruck, though. I think that was at the earlier ruck.
That is the call the Claremont Lions needed in this moment.
Yeah, the Lions did the same play they did before, and it worked kind of well the last time, so why change it? All right, they're slowing things down a little bit, be a little bit more deliberate. Pod, about a meter away from, and that'll be a penalty try against ASU. Their player was clearly in from the side, his foot forward. That makes the score 31-17. Referee's going to his pocket. Sometimes a penalty try also results in a yellow card. That happened to the Lions in the first half. It doesn't look like it's happened here. Still have about 3 minutes on Quinn's sin binning. Yeah, let's watch the replay. Yep, good ruck set, and you see number 10 just in from the side. Referees are taught to look for whenever a player makes contact with someone's legs and side like that. That's textbook in from the side.
Kick goes deep and is received by Sam Brown, who looks to run it up the weak side.
That's pretty successful. He's looking to offload, but brings it in.
Nick Laskowski hits up Sam Martin, who's leading a pod.
And that's clear. That was a planned kick. They have 6 Lions out there, and only one. Of course, it's Farber who gets it.
Oh, it almost goes into touch, but is offloaded and received by Nick Laskowski. They're able to retain the ball, and the player has his hands in the ruck.
Yeah, unlucky for Arizona State there. I thought he timed that perfectly, but
But that's kind of how the ref was calling it in our games. So
He's got a very tight tolerance on that. Let's look at the replay.
glad to see the consistency.
Lions attack down the weak side. The challenge is staying in bounds. 13 does that very well. Then you see it come over, and here's the penalty.
What a beautiful offloads by Owen Richards.
You know, Caroline, I was incorrect. He was rucked before he got his hands to that. That was a good call by the ref.
The Lions have a line out within their own 22 and are looking to convert once again.
Lions looking around, trying to decide what to do. They go to the front pot again. They're faking the drive, but Arizona State's onto them. They only committed 2 players on there. The other 6 forwards were waiting for the ball to come out. Open side flanker running. You know, the Lions got in trouble in the first half with the eye of Soren or the referee on them. And now Arizona State, the last 5 penalties has been against Arizona State. Still playing 15 on 14. Lions slow things down. Oh, nice spin off by the wing.
And another high tackle.
And a card. That's the other wing, Yevgeny. Again, to Yevgeny's mom, we apologize. That last name is very special. Lions are going to run a penalty play, down by 14. Playing 15 on 13. Oh.
That must have been an illegal tackle.
The ref is saying they got the ball down, not a penalty try. So we will see a conversion.
Score by Sam Martin. Though he was flipped over his own head, he was able to place the ball down. Kudos to Marty on that. That is impressive, to say the least.
Yep, look at the replay. Just a quick tap, a little bit of misdirection, and then you see he gets the ball down before he loses it.
Is that a legal tackle? Flipping him over his head like that?
No, but then we're going to get into some complexity, which is he did try to wrap him, and the guy's momentum kind of brought him up. Score 31-24 with the conversion. Nice kick by Brown. It really is helpful to have a kicker like that on your side.
He is a phenomenal athlete, to say the least. And a great human being, I can say.
Are there any people out there who are not great human beings, Caroline?
I don't think I should answer that question.
No, come on,
Just
Caroline. They're all
kidding.
good.
I am so grateful to know and love all of the Lions out there. Great people, fun to play with, to say the least.
Pretty nice fight back by Claremont. Scored the last 14 points. This is a game.
Especially now that they continue to be man up with a winger out.
There's some confusion. It looks like Quinn's sin binning is over, but Quinn is not coming onto the field. It said a substitution. Alex Pitton coming on.
He is wearing the number 17 jersey and will slip back into the fullback spot as Ferguson takes the right wing.
Kickoff goes high to the near side. 2 Foxes under it and
2 Lions.
Pardon me, 2 Lions.
It's knocked on, but the ASU Devils retrieve it.
Look to spin it, attack through the centers. Looks like advantage is over. I don't see the ref have his arm out for the knock-on. A slight overload here. 5 on 3.
Dominant
Nice
tackle by Liam McLaughlin.
And that was just a great
Coaches
play.
and steals his own ball.
You got to love that.
What a run.
Yep. Penalty was on Arizona State. He was clearly off his feet trying to grab at that ball. Pitton comes onto the field, and then 30 seconds later. What a play. What a play by McLaughlin.
Yeah, Liam, if Liam's mom is watching at home, I Hope you're as proud as his teammates are right now.
Brand was going for touch, but it's bouncing wildly in the ASU 22, and that may even be better. It's a ruck. Lions put them under pressure. That guy's Arizona State player entering in from the wrong side. Referee's letting it go. Looks like the Lions have it. They do not have it. Attempted clear and kick goes high. Brown's under it. Hit pretty quickly.
Great support by his own teammates.
Yeah, the Arizona State player dove over the ball pretty aggressively. Is Brown indicating he wants to go for it? He is backing himself. He's about 38 yards out and about 10 meters from the touchline. Yeah, let's look at this play by McLaughlin. First, big tackle, drives him back. Second, gets up and gets the ball. Caroline, what do you think of that?
I'm speechless. What an incredible play. As you see moments later, Leon celebrated, and we were all cheering him on. Should be very happy and very pleased with that play.
I mean, the 30-yard run was just like icing on the cake.
It really was. What an athlete.
All right, Brown, left-footed kicker. Just slides a little past the upright. It'll be a drop 22 for Arizona State. So what would you be telling yourself, Caroline, if you were the Lions right now? Got about 11 minutes left in this game. Just 7 points adrift.
Really, they just got to ride their momentum. They have massive plays right now. They're still a man up. It's just keeping the discipline, keeping your head on, not letting the energy get to you, and just playing your game.
If I was Arizona State, I'd be telling myself, just go back to what was working before. Keep on making good tackles. Keep on trying to get inside the 22 of Claremont and then build from there. Good kick, good tackle, good chase. But Claremont retains possession. Looks like an intentional knock-on by ASU. Claremont decides to kick for touch. That is close to not. Oh, wow.
What a kick by Thorne O'Connell.
Rolled the dice with that. Went really aggressively with the line that he took on that kick, and it worked out for him. Line out for Claremont, about 15 meters from the try line. They've gone to the front pod the last 4 lineouts. They'll fake a drive here, although it's not really confusing ASU. They're expecting that. 5-man line now, so that's a change. 2 forward runners off of the fly half in midfield. They go to the center. And they're looking for those driving. They use them as a dummy, and then O'Connell straight over. Well executed. There's an overload on the outside. There's 3 Lions versus 1 Devil.
Penalty for diving in the ruck. And it looks like Liam was going for a quick tap to put some Put some more points on the board for himself.
Oh, referee is saying that it's held up.
Oh.
That is unfortunate. This should be a goal line dropout by ASU with the ball being held up. For those who haven't watched rugby in the last year and a half, goal line dropout, the defending kicking team has to drop kick it behind the goal line, anywhere they want. The receiving team has to be on the 5-meter line or back, and the ball can go anywhere. Ball has to go over the 5-meter line. It's McNamara just looking to clear it out, drives it almost to halfway, O'Connell under it, and he attempts the drop goal.
Oh.
ASU in possession, running out, and then that's Pitton, who's just been on fairly active for the 5 minutes he's been on the field. Farber looking to counterattack.
He is a ferocious carrier, Jack Farber. Penalty is awarded to the Lions.
ASU player had his hands on the
Oh,
ground.
Get up, Jack.
Farber's looking like he's going to try to walk it off.
The Lions go for touch again, and they are put within their own 22.
Yeah, they've had about 7 or 8 opportunities like this in the last 20 minutes. Yeah. McLaughlin goes quickly, and it's the side he's held up. That's an instant call by the ref. Once the ball's down and the momentum's done, there's a shot of Farber coming forward, and there you see the ASU player putting his hands on the ground. You got to sport in your own body weight when you're either poaching or rucking.
5-man line out and is received. They look to punch it.
All of ASU, the ASU backline's offsides. We'll see what the ref makes of that.
Looks like he doesn't make much, and Thorne O'Connell punches through the ASU line.
They've got an overload.
Nick goes fast,
Oh!
and they swing it out to Zach, who puts 5 points on the board for himself.
Is that Zach Gaw?
That is Zach Gaw. He's a freshman.
Where's Zach from? Caroline.
My gut says Hong Kong, but I'm so sorry about that if I'm wrong.
Well.
He's an incredible athlete and one of the boys who has played before coming to college.
Very nice. That was well set up off the line out, then 1 or 2 punches forward. It's 31-29, waiting on the conversion. Not the easiest conversion for Brown. Let's look at the replay. That's off the line out, and then it's straight to O'Connell, who punches it forward. And then they're rolling. Brown with a beautiful missed pass out to Gaw. This is a big kick. You see Hurl getting ready to try to block it.
Kick should be good, and it's a tie ball game now.
Tie ball game.
31-31. Those are massive points to hit. Congrats to Sam Brown, and we'll have, 6 more minutes left to go?
6 minutes left to go in this one. 21 straight unanswered points by the Lions.
ASU still has a player in the sin bin.
What's the most impressive about that kick, Caroline? Wind was in his face against the kick, and he hit it, and there was never a doubt in his mind. He just turned and started running back, knowing that the job was done. Should be 50-on-15 rugby now. The ASU players out of the sin bin.
Ref has touch judges and captains in. Probably asking them to play clean last few minutes.
I don't know. This may be a discussion about the last conversion, because he's got both touch judges in. I mean, there could be a discussion about the score. Sometimes the people who know the least about the score are the players, because rugby is such a fast-paced, involved game. I know one thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get rid of one of those balls. Can't play rugby with 2 rugby balls on the field. Although we do a game like that, Caroline, in practice, it sometimes forces you guys to react.
We haven't done that one in a while.
We have not. But here we go.
Lions set to receive.
Clock in your upper left is probably about a minute fast on this one. I think we got 5 and change on this. High driving kick down into the Claremont corner. Fumbled by the Claremont wing. It's Farber again.
Whoa. We see emotions and adrenaline running high here.
Clearing kick by O'Connell.
Quite of these players are getting a little catty.
It's getting a little chippy out there. It's at the end of the game. It's tied.
The ASU line out here.
sometimes that'll happen when somebody's up 21 and then things start to fall apart a little bit. But it's all to play for here. ASU line out. Looks like there's some discussion about what they're going to do. 5-man line. 2 extra forwards are on the outside of the fly half. Look like they're going to run. Davies is off the field, so their danger man runner is not there. But there they go.
Oh, it's that Sam Brown again attacking that tackle. He is an incredible leader, leading with pace and leading by example.
And again, I say he's not in the same weight class, but he seems to think that he is. All right, it looks like that ball was dropped by ASU. We're playing advantage of Claremont. Let's see if they can use it. Oh.
And the sir calls the penalty.
Yep, ASU did not let Claremont take advantage of that. Not rolling away. Sam Brown likes what he sees from this kick.
And he calls for the tee. Makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, you know. So here we are, 45-yard kick. This would be impressive on Sunday afternoons. ASU can't charge and try to block, though. Left-footed kicker. Remember, the ball is live, so if it ends up anywhere behind the dead ball line, it's in, and there's Brown. Looks like he put it a little short and left. ASU touches it down. It's a 22-meter drop. They can go when they want to. And there they go. They saw some space out here, and they saw an overload, and they got a lucky bounce.
Zach Gaw hits the ground hard, as do the other boys, and it looks like he is clutching his shoulder. He does have a bad shoulder, which is hard to see.
Up.
But a high tackle gives the Lions the penalty.
It wasn't really a high I think he came in high into the ruck and hit somebody's head. But you had the right hand eye, or excuse me, secondary signal, Caroline.
Too busy watching Zach.
Yeah, he landed a little bit awkwardly.
And the Lions call for the tee again in hopes that they can punch this kick in.
Again, you see the running clock in the upper left. Official time is kept on the field by the referee. I would estimate we probably have about 2.5 minutes left in this one. Let's look at a replay. Yeah, sneaky quick drop 22. Ball bounces high and then just landing awkwardly for Zach onto his left shoulder.
He looks like he's okay. He bounces back up, and I'm sure he may be hurting tomorrow, but we commend Zach for pumping back up and finishing out the rest of the game. Looks like we have Thorne O'Connell on the penalty kick.
O'Connell.
Looking to punch it in.
We saw him practicing these earlier, Caroline. O'Connell. About 10 meters from the touch line. About 35 meters out. Oh, just pushed it a little bit right.
Kick is no good.
It's bouncing, though. I guess it bounced over the dead ball line. Again, another 22. Lions are probably up for the quick 22 drop, and there it is. But McNamara tries to drive it deeply right to O'Connell. Cool, calm, and collected, and a nice pass. Nothing like getting right back into the action to make you feel a little bit better.
Shifty.
The ASU line's all offsides. Doesn't really matter. The ref saw something in the breakdown. Third straight penalty in this area for Claremont.
And the ref is bringing in the captains to have a quick chat with them.
And in the background, you can hear the student version of Tommy Two-Tone's Jenny.
Sam Brown has a beautiful kick for touch, and the Lions will move up about 20 meters for their line out. All right, well, and what do you think? Are they going to fake maul and spin it out wide again?
Yeah, that's probably, they've done it the last 5 times. It looks to be a 6-man line. Excuse me, 5-man line.
5-man. With 2 forwards pulled out and Owen Richards jumping and lifting in the back.
They go to the middle pod. And nope, just off the top to Brown.
What a fast runner.
Oh, and the bobble helped get him through. They've got an overload. It is 5-on-2 on the outside. They decide to just bring it in.
The boys are moving fast right now.
Go to the near side. Oh, it's right back, and there's a little bit of advantage there. Right in the middle. Just want them to be cool, calm, and collected right now. Be very clinical. Just trying to get it up there. It's on Claremont side. They're going to spit it. O'Connell. Oh. And that
will probably do it for the Claremont Lions.
remains to be seen if time is left. We'll look to the referee. Yeah, let's look at the replay, Caroline. Oh,
an incredible offload by Owen Richards. He draws both defenders in and gives Zach just the easy little quick run in for a try on the outside.
Basic textbook 2-on-1. Involved in about 50% of rugby.
Executed
practices.
well, though. Executed well.
Look, you execute the basics well in this game, and you will go far. O'Connell trying to add 2 more points on this. Oh boy.
Kick.
Up.
Falls
Just slides away.
short.
And we look at the referee, and that is the game.
And that is game. Congrats to the Claremont Lions on an incredible game.
Yeah, let's look at that winning try again. They decided to cut it back in. Had a little bit of a numbers advantage there, driving it forward, but pull the defense in and then spin it out. O'Connell. Very nice. Thoughts, Caroline?
I mean, that was an incredible game to come down from, what, 21 points?
Down 21
and
points.
to punch it in. What a dominant second half. Congrats to the Lions for keeping their heads on. And a massive thank you to the Devils for coming out today. It was an incredible game. But the Lions get revenge on this one as they lost when they went down to Arizona. The Lions should be celebrating tonight.
Yep. Well, once again, we'd like to give a big thanks to our production crew, TVX Sports Video, for my partner, MVP and captain of the Foxes, Caroline Bullock, and for our TVX Sports Video crew. I'm Evan Wolin. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Final score, Claremont Lions 36, ASU Sun Devils 31.